Welcome to your new members area. Appreciate you creating an account and getting started here with me. Right now, I want you to grab a pen and paper, something to take notes with, and record what we discuss here, as it will set you up in the right way to start the training and help position you correctly to get the results you desire. It's no problem if you don't hit the stars right away, but it's a huge problem if you have no stars to reach for. To achieve our goals, we must do them in a certain way, which we will get to in a minute. Now, best be sure of who you are and what you really want in life. Clarity of the vision you want for yourself is critical to your success. Get clear on what you want and who you want to become. We can start by writing down, so please do. Independent profitable trader by 2023, okay? Or a realistic time frame for yourself, depending on this recording when that would be. Everyone is different. Decision. The fact you are here already indicates to me that you've decided. So let's reaffirm and write down, today is the day I decide to become a profitable trader. So today is the day I decide to become a profitable trader. And I will do what it takes to achieve that. I will do what it takes to achieve that. So today you are going to turn your life around and actually do this. Certainty. After getting clear on what you want to become and making the decision to go all in, be absolutely certain to take action on the promise that you've set for yourself. So write down, I will commit to trading. I will commit to trading, and I am certain in myself to make it work. I will commit to trading, and I am certain in myself to make it work. Now, this suggests to yourself faith and belief in you, so within you. Persistence. That's the last one here. So write down, I am only, underline only, I am only going to focus on the activity that moves myself to my desire and outcome in trading. So I'll repeat that again. I am only going to focus on the activity that moves myself to my desire and outcome in trading. To have one another to encourage, follow through with, is exactly why I'm here. I'm here every step of the way to work together, create the plan, attain what you desire, and help it become a reality, and know that that is achievable for you. Okay? When you start getting the results from this, you'll start to realize that there is literally no end to what you are capable of doing in life. I promise you that. The power of persistence is the level of belief that you have in yourself. You are the only individual that keeps going. Everything begins with mindset, and everything begins with a dream that you have for yourself. So let's focus and design the life that you want to have. The next, so clarity, decision, certainty, and persistence, very important. The next 4 steps. I want to do an exercise with you right now. The first one here is imagine. Just imagine with me for a moment. Imagine for yourself that you are already a successful trader. You get to already do things on your own terms. You are in full control of your day, and you are trading in the morning or evening. Whatever you have set for yourself, that is when you do it. Imagine what you are wearing. What is your daily routine? How are you showing up to work? What does your desired trading day look like for you? The foundation in your mind with well-designed thoughts will fashion a well-designed life. What does that look like for you? And how does that make you feel? Imagine and feel what that would be like. That you are already living that life, here, now, in the present. Hold on to that feeling. Make it real. Make it as vivid as you possibly can. Let your body believe it's actually in that time, in the generous present moment, right now. You are an independent, profitable trader. You are a professional trader. How does that feel for you? And let that feeling become familiar to you. Right, so we've got imagine. What does that look like for you? How does that make you feel? And the last one is commitment. If you can commit to this and give it everything that you have within you, you can absolutely have that show up in your life. So it starts now for you. It's not about me, it's about you. Welcome to Star Trading. You are my main focus. I believe in you. I just need you to believe in you. So I'm Phil C. My personal message from me to you, well, here's my obligation. And I promise to you, and I feel truly honored, by the way, to be with you on this journey together. Not only in trading, but in your life. There's nothing more heartwarming than to be part of your world. So thank you so much for that. I have an obligation with you to do great work. I'm always aware that we are here for a short time and not for a long time. So I always ask from myself, how can I help the world? What can I do with my time that I've been blessed with to have a positive impact unto others? What am I able to create today to give increase unto others because I was here? As far as to say, to help create and repair a beautiful world for our minds and body to be in. Now, some may think that's too much. And I agree with you. It is. But, it's what I truly feel in my heart. And I think it's important that I share this with you moving forward. Alright? Again, truly grateful to be here with you, and I trust I may add value to your life and help advance you to where you want to go and the person that you want to become. So I work with traders who want to become profitable without losing their hard-earned capital using a simple formula. What does that formula look like? Pen and pad at the ready. We're talking about success habits here. And there's 3 things I want to point out. The first one is, well, actually, we become what we think about on a daily basis most of the time. I want to say that first. Success habits. Step 1, influence your thoughts, our thoughts. Influence our thoughts to learn how to trade the right way. By doing certain actions in certain ways. Step 2, follow a checklist and a scorecard of daily activities that will move you towards said goal. We'll get to that in part 2. Step 3, repeat step 2 with repetition, repetition, repetition. With discipline, whether we feel like it or not, every single day. So those 3 are very important for success habits. Now, I want to talk about 2 diagrams here, and it's very important that we write this down. The first diagram is the beginner stages. Okay, so we've got 4 points here. In the beginning stages, and I want you to write down the 4 steps here, please. Number 1 is learn and study. So please write that down. Number 1 is learn and study. This is your checklist in of itself to make sure that you're following the steps correctly. Number 1 is learn and study. Number 2 is clarity, because clarity is power. I know you've heard that saying before. So number 2, clarity is power. Number 3, review. Okay. And number 4 is our trade plan. We want to put everything that we know into the trade plan. Because no plan is absolutely devastating. Our trading is not meant to become a disaster. It's meant to become profitable. So having a plan with these steps is vital for positioning ourselves to become successful, doing trading as a profession. Number 1 is learn and study. We start by learning and studying the training material. Number 2 is clarity. So ask me questions and get a clear understanding on the areas that you need help with. Number 3, review. Review all of your work and make sure that you feel confident in understanding everything that's there. And number 4 is, of course, our trade plan. Put together a trade plan with the strategies that you want to trade and that you want to test. And that will set us up for being a professional. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go through together now with the different steps. Learn and study. Use the education tab inside the members area and begin your training. This is the first step to the plan I have for you and to begin cultivating, creating your success habits that you need to rewire you for results. Yes? Learn and study. Clarity. So email me or use the live chat, which you can see in the bottom right hand side of your screen, on the website or in the members area, or contact me via Slack chat room to ask me any questions that you may need answered in order to progress you smoothly through the training. So that's clarity. Review. Review the workbooks. They're all downloadable. Review the workbooks and match them with the work that you've done. Going through the training material, compare notes and have certainty. Remember, certainty with the material that you have access to. So review is important there. Trade plan was number 4. We take all the information that we have that has become knowledge and the strategies you have learnt to then put into your own trade plan, ready to start testing, ready to start the testing phase. So the next diagram, also critically important to write down as well. So we got the advanced stages here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, Here we want to take everything that we've learnt and execute to trading live and making profits live. That's where we want to get to. Because once we can do this, we can build a portfolio in order to get you actually growing your capital and do what you've always wanted to do. So step 1 is 100 trades. We want to collect 100 trades. That's the bare minimum. More data, the better your results are. Number 2 is positive expectancy. Know your strategy that you are testing out of 100 trades has a positive expectancy. What does that mean? It means we gain more than we lose, simply put. Number 3 is review. Review your tune-up when you can actually trade. That will produce a profit. So that's important. Number 4, live trade plan. So not just the other trade plans, a live trade plan now. Fund a live account and trade your plan with discipline and make profits live. Now we all want to get to number 4. So number 1, 100 trades. Number 2, positive expectancy. Number 3, review. And number 4, live trade plan. And again, we will go through them step by step. So 100 trades, a minimum of 100 trades. More data, the more accurate and better the results will be. So collect and record 100 trades at the bare minimum. More the better. That's 100 trades. Next, we want to know if it has a positive expectancy. So know the strategy that you are testing, the pair that you're testing, the time frame that you're testing, and the time zone that you can actually trade in, which is your session time. We want to identify that that actually has a positive expectancy. Again, all that means is it wins more than it loses. In other words, it's a profitable trading system. So PE above 0, very important. Review, same as before. We want to review and tune up to know that what you are testing and that you want to trade, the strategies you want to trade, at the times you are available to trade the markets, okay? Because we can't sit in front of our screen 24/7. We just don't have that much time. We want to know that when we can be in front of the markets, does it actually produce a profit for us? That's what the data will tell you. So review here, quite powerful, because we're going to take that and move to number 4, which is a trade plan. Excuse me. Put together a live trading plan from the results that you have achieved, and then fund a live account to trade the markets live and trade for profits, right? So 2 simple diagrams, both very important. If you need to review that, please rewind or go back and watch again. So we covered the steps that we need to follow in order to get to where we want to be. You agree on that? I assume. Yes. So next, let's talk about results. That is why we're here. Yes. Results, number 1, 2, and 3. 3-step process here. The end result is, well, to have enjoyment in the process. This is meant to be fun. And trading can be fun, and learning can be fun, especially when you're seeing the results. That's super fun. And to make money. That's the end result. Enjoy what we do and to trade the markets live. Being profitable. Number 2, our major aim. The aim is to get you there in an affordable and reasonable time, which can be done and has been done many times. Number 3 is to take action, to take massive action, and a desire backed with commitment. By thought, the thing you want is brought to you. By action, we receive it. Yes? Expected results. This is important to bring up. After doing all of the work together and putting it into action, what are we expected to get out of this? Well, what you get out is what you put in, as it says down here. What am I expected to get out of this? And it's what you put in, is what you were going to get out of it. Let's take a look at something very important here in terms of expectations. Right. So this is our professional career. This is the track that we're on. This is where we are at right now. 2022 at the time of this video. Whenever you're watching. This is the starting point. Okay. It's important, first and foremost, that we are grateful for the opportunity that we have right now. So important. Can't stress that enough. A lot of people would do anything to be in a position to spend their time learning how to do this. Gratitude is the king of all attitude. Our aim in the next 3 to 6 months, and within this year or the year, depending when you start, is to study, learn, and get to the testing phase. That's it. Because there's nothing like seeing the results from your efforts. And I wish that for you. After that, I want to see consistent, profitable returns. And this is the most exciting step. Actually looking back from all of your hard work and knowing that you've earned it all. Everything that you've achieved and that you've got because you did it. Being profitable. And then building your capital, 2025. Compounding your efforts with the skills you now have. That means you're well on your way to becoming a veteran in the live markets. Day trading and being an independent, profitable trader. So after that, you're a seasoned professional. Trading has become a lifestyle for you at this point. And now you have it for the rest of your life. And the power you now have, you may do with it what you will. And I trust in good spirit to look after you. This is going to serve you well. Yourself, your loved ones, and those around you. We all want to help one another. And a huge congratulations to reaching professional status in your future when you obtain it. This is all the upsides. So let me quickly go over the downside before we move on to part 2. Because that's important to cover right now. What happens if we don't do this? The downside to not doing this. You'll be stuck with the same actions, getting the same results. Would you agree with that? Floating around with no plan, have nothing to aim for, we become aimless. Not oriented in our environment. Anxiety takes over, steals the opportunity of a lifetime from us. 6 months passed, 1 year, 2 years, and in 3 to 5 years' time, neglect sneaks up behind us and smacks us one. Happens. So we all have a choice to make. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. One day we wake up and realize, I'm not really where I want to be in life. Then we ask ourselves a series of questions, don't we? What if I did it? What if I invested in me? What if I took action? What if I followed through with it and actually stuck at it, gave it all I had and really went for it? Then we begin to imagine what that would be like. We've all done it. Have you ever experienced that before? We all have some time in our life. So that's the downside. Hold that thought for a moment. The imagination of your results with faith, and believe that whatever you imagine for yourself is possible for you. But we have to follow through with it. Now, what if we have certainty? What if we persist? We wrote those down earlier together. If you don't remember, please rewatch this. Follow the steps, and the attainment of what you desire is absolutely inevitable for you. Why? You have direction. We become oriented towards our desires and what we truly want. Sooner or later, you'll want to give it your all. So why not do it right now? To believe in ourselves and have faith that with hard work, disciplined actions will present us the opportunity to become a professional trader. I love this. It's not the goal itself. It's what it will make of you in order to achieve it. You can have, do, and become anyone that you want to be. This is an entirely new profession for you. And by putting in the work, the action, commitment with discipline, you will create a life of success. Okay. I'll see you in part 2.